the Mall of America again. I want to come back out here and do another live stream. Last time I was out here, and so I thought I would come out here again and try with my phone data. Last time I was out here, I was using the Mall of America's Wi-Fi, and that didn't seem to go so well. It was kind of choppy, and so I wanted to come out here and do it again and see if just using my phone data would make a difference. And so that's what we're doing. If you're in the chat, say hello. I'll try and watch that as I'm walking around. It looks like maybe the stream will be a little bit better if I'm just using the phone data rather than the Wi-Fi at the mall here. We're kind of in the middle of the mall right now. Almost the very middle of the mall, I would say, actually. One of the cool things that's here at the middle of the mall, in the middle of the park here, is the Mall of America is actually built on the site of where the Metropolitan Stadium used to be. So the Metropolitan Stadium is where the Twins used to play, as well as the Minnesota Vikings when they first created the teams. That stadium was eventually tore down, and the Mall of America was built on the same site as where that was. And so they put a couple of plaques here in the mall to kind of commemorate some of the things that were around during that time. And so one of the things they have here is right here in the middle of the park is where the 50-yard line was. If you look down here, it's the 50-yard line of the Metropolitan Stadium. So if you were at that site at the time, we'd be staying on the 50-yard line at the game. There goes the Pepsi Crush going by. I've been sitting here for a little bit. This site's kind of got a good perspective too. You can see the Pepsi Crush just went by there. The Fairly Odd Coaster is right here behind us, going around the track. And it'll come back over on this other side, I think. That's the Orange Crush line there. So I thought we should take a walk around, see how the video does this time. Like I said, last time I was out here, it was pretty choppy, I thought the video was. So I hope the video will be a little bit better this time. We're kind of heading towards the north right now. There's a couple of smaller kid rides right in this area here. There's the Barnyard Hayride right in front of us. It's kind of a mini roller coaster for kids. I'm not even sure I'd call it a roller coaster. It kind of just goes in might even be a train, you might say. Kind of goes around on a track. Doesn't even look like it's running right now. So we can get it pretty close with it without anybody Nobody here's doing it right now, but here's the roller coaster. Called the Barnyard Hayride. Just a mini little roller coaster for kids to ride. Actually kind of fun for them. Over beside that here is the bumper cars, which I showed last time too. It's interesting that these bumper cars run off of batteries, so they don't have the antenna on the back of it. It used to go to the back of the top, you know, to give it electricity at the top. So these run off batteries, and so none of the things hanging up to the top of the ceiling. I think the video is a lot better this time, I think. You guys have to tell me in the chat. It's a Friday night, obviously. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Doesn't seem like it's too busy in the mall here right now. We've got the brain surge going here. I never rode this one. I'm not sure if I've got the guts to do it. I mean, you're kind of in control of it a little bit because you can control whether it goes up or down when you're in the seat as these go around the circle here. You guys can see them here. So you're kind of in control of your car by a joystick that you can flip it up and down with. So maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I just stayed there and just rode it without making it go up or down. That probably wouldn't be too bad. Here's the Fairly Odd Coaster going by. The other thing I'm happy to see out here is the swings are getting set back up. Which is nice. Trying to adjust my camera here, it's a little loose. But there's the swings getting put back together, which is nice. I was out here a couple of weeks ago and I saw that it was all tore down. I was like, oh no, are they taking the swings away or are they just working on it? So it looks like they were just working on it because they're starting to put it back together now, which is nice. This is one I haven't done a point of view video on. Maybe I'll get that done this year. I'll do a point of view video on the swings. It's a pretty fun ride. And it's one that even smaller kids would enjoy, right? Because it's not too scary like some of the SpongeBob plunge or the roller coasters. Just walk around the corner here. Here's all the backyardigans in front of the swings. I don't know all their names, but I guess I can read them off of the swings itself. So, but I don't know them off of the top of my head. I think that one's Uniqua. I know that one off the top of my head. And there's Tyrone. Back over here is the Lego store. So this is on the south side of the mall. We'll go walk through the Lego store some other time. There's also a video of it on my channel if you want to go check it out as well. See if the roller coaster will come by here in a second. The Fairly Odd Coaster. See if it'll go by. I don't know if it will. It's coming up over there. I see it. It's going to come by here in a second. You hear him screaming. It's going to do a loop. Here it comes. Does a drop over there behind the swings and it comes around it here. It's a pretty fun ride, the Fairly Odd Coaster is. Let's keep walking. There's one of the souvenir stores they have out here. Hot Wheels and Hot Wheel tracks. What kind of Hot Wheels do we have? I remember as a kid, they used to put on the bottom of what they were, right, in the year. If it was a real car, not a made-up car, right? And they got some Nerf guns and some water Nerf guns here. This is Monster High stuff, it looks like. Monster High and My Little Pony. Wonder if I'm going to get a copyright tag since the music's playing. Possibly. So how does it work out here? How do you get tickets for the rides? So they got these kiosks. This one right here. And on the kiosks, if you tap into it, says the back guardian swing is closed, but you can purchase tickets through these kiosks and get unlimited wristbands. It's like a one-day band is $49.99, a two-day band is $59, and an all-day band with the Crayola experience, which is something that's here at the mall as well that younger kids would probably really like. I've got a video on that on my channel too, but maybe we'll just walk through there sometime on a live stream. But it's $62.99. So you can buy an all-day band if you want. The other things they have these point passes, so each ride has a different amount of points that it takes to get on the ride. Obviously, some of the more adventurous ones are more points than the kid rides, and so here you've got different number of points you can buy. 84 points for $76.99. And then there's Moose Mountain Golf, as well as Rock of Ages backlit or backlight mini golf. I've done the Moose Mount one before. I've never gone to the Rock of Ages. I'm guessing there's rock music playing the whole time, so it might mess with the copyright on the songs, right? So and looks like there's some bundles you can do. So Crayola Experience, Moose Mountain. There's also Sea Life out here. There's also Fly Over America, and there's also a climb zone that's fairly new to the park. It's over on the north side. You should go check that out. Let's go check out the the climb zone. Just take a look at the climb zone wall they've got. We'll walk over this way and see if we can make our way over there. Here's the entrance to the Fairly Odd Coaster, over on the south side. Some guys here getting their characters done for themselves. Let's see what it looks like. We're gonna take a look at his work. It's not bad. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, we got SpongeBob out here too today, guys. Check it out. We have SpongeBob. That is nice. I wonder if I can get a picture with SpongeBob. I think maybe I should.
Nope.
I think I'm going to have to get a picture with SpongeBob. I mean, we're here, why not? And SpongeBob is here. And the line is short. If I can figure out how to do the photos on my camera here. Flip that around so I can see the other side. We're totally going to have to get a picture with SpongeBob. I mean, he's here, why not? Hi. And we'll be live at the same time. Live while getting a picture taken with SpongeBob. This will be great. Yep. I'm totally gonna get a picture with SpongeBob. It's gonna be cool. Hey SpongeBob, how's it going? Can I get a picture? All right. Can you take a picture for me?
I can do that for you.
Just gonna tap the button there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a great
Thank you.
day.
All right, guys, that was SpongeBob. Wonder what our photo looks like. There's our photo. We'll put it online too. Definitely got a photo with SpongeBob. That's awesome. Just gonna get the live back up on my tablet here. All right, there's the live. Here we are at the log flume. I've never seen this before. It says push button. Should we push it? Should we push the button? Let's push the button. I have no idea what it's going to do. Oh, it made the sprinkler over here shoot off when I pushed the button. That was pretty cool. See if anybody's going to come down the log flume here. You can usually kind of see the water kind of build up behind, so you know somebody's coming. Oh, we just missed one. Trying to get a good view here. That was pretty fun. That was a good one. We'll see if somebody else comes down. Here they come. You really don't get that wet on the log flume. I mean, if you're out here, if you make it out here to the Wall of America, you've got to ride the log flume, because there's maybe a couple of spots where you might get splashed, but you're not going to get soaked. So it's worth the ride. It's actually pretty fun. And I get to see Paul Bunyan in the ride too. Paul Bunyan and his ox Babe, the blue ox. You get to see both of them in the ride. You definitely got to ride it if you come out here. Like I said, you won't get that wet. All right, let's keep walking. Now we're on the east side of the mall. Looks like they're doing some ballroom dancing out here. So let's go check this out. This is the East Side Tundra. They've always got different things going on here. So it looks like they're playing some swing music and people are out here dancing. I don't know if the music is copyrighted, but we're going to find out, I guess. I wonder how many people are just decided to dance versus actually showed up to dance. I'm almost more impressed with the band than the dancing, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go see if I can get close to the band. I like the band. Nice job. So there's always something fun going over here in the East Side Rotunda. Always something fun going on. the start of this song here. We'll see some more people, more dancing. That's fun. Very fun. So that is the east side rotunda. Like I said, there's always something different going on there. Almost every day of the week. Right in front of me is Shredder's Mutant Masher. Let's take a walk through the M&M store here real quick. I've got a video of this online too. Got the M&Ms here in the big thing that fills up. I'm probably going to get copyright strike for this music in here too, but big M&M string. That's the problem with being in the stores, is the music playing, and so probably going to get copyright strikes from that. Let's keep on walking. I said there's Shredder's Mutant Masher here. If you kind of walk through the gift shop area, which is at the exit, you can get a pretty good view of it. And there's this Instagram, photo shop here too. It's getting ready to take off right now, it looks like. We just started. It's going to come right at us. It's a fun ride. It's usually about this point you start feeling it, when it starts to get to that point. Not a bad ride. We'll go check here in a second and see how many points this takes. I don't know if it's like 4 or 5 or 6. We'll have to see. It's really going under. Almost takes a little bit over 90 degrees when it's fully going. That's slowing back down. But you definitely feel the force of it when it's going. Let's go see how many points this is over here. I don't remember. Shredder's Mutant Masher is 6 points. And that's pretty typical for the more adventurous rides, more adult-oriented rides. They're usually about 6 points. Kid rides are usually either 3 or 4, seems like. So over here is that climbing zone I was talking about that's fairly new. You can see it up in front of me on the wall here. It's just a big rock climbing zone. different things up there. It looks like there's like a skateboard one. There's Abraham Lincoln. There's Mount Rushmore. Looks like there's a knight over here you could climb on. And underneath it is the escape game zone. I see a couple of people up there climbing. Wow, I almost dropped my tablet there. That would have been bad. But I was able to recover and catch it. We got that live on camera. That was awesome. I'm glad I didn't drop it. Doesn't look like any of them are really that difficult to do. So that is the climbing zone. Back behind me over here is the activity area for kids. Slides and stuff to climb on for younger kids. You've got some games over there, some carnival type games. And now we're more on the north side of the mall. So on the north side you can see the Ferris wheel up above. That's where the climb zone is on the north side. Over here is Swipers Sweepers, which nobody is riding, but I'm kind of surprised. It's actually a pretty fun ride for the kids. Swipers Sweepers is. And then back behind it over here is the Guppy Bubbler. Bubble Guppy's Bubbler. Big fish. Definitely some Instagram spots here. Let's go see what else we can find. A couple of people are headed for the bubble jumper. Oh, here we got kids getting on this now. And we'll get to actually see it in action here. Swiper Sweeper is actually pretty fun, I think. I think the kids actually like it a lot. Another Instagram spot here is Dora the Explorer and Diego. And the Diego Resco Rider.
Keeping your arms, hands, legs, and head inside the ride. Thank you.
There they go. And behind us is the merry-go-round, which is a pretty nice merry-go-round, actually, I think. They're loading people up right now. I like the merry-go-round. It's a good merry-go-round. She's checking the gates, so I think she's getting ready to push the button. Go for a ride. Back behind us over here is the big Ferris wheel. Again, that's the north side of one of the north side of the mall again. Let's watch the merry-go-round go. It's got a little bit of mythical animals as well as real animals. You see that one's a dragon. And then there's some giraffes and horses. It's a rabbit. See going by? I see a cat. You ride a cat. So most of the stuff on there looks like it's actually real animals. The only one that I see that's not is the dragon, I guess. You see a rooster go by, you can ride a rooster. That's not bad. You can ride the rooster. So that's pretty fun. I think that one's probably 3 points. Let's go see what it says. It's either 3 or 4. Looks like the sign says it is 3 points to ride the carousel. Over here we have the Splatosphere. Let's see how many points the Splatosphere is. Looks like the Splatosphere is 6 points, which is pretty typical of rides. 6 points to ride, it says. I'm almost ready to go in the Splatosphere, so let's watch it here. See if we can hear some people scream. Usually get some pretty good screams out of the Splatosphere. We also have a pretty good view of the Airbender ride too, which is one of my favorites. Between the Airbender ride and the SpongeBob plunge, those two are probably my favorite out here. Here they go. Gonna go all the way to the top. And I'm gonna drop them. Always get some good screams out of this one. Fun ride. And like I said, the one right behind it is the Airbender, which is actually really, really fun too. Let's go check out what I think is my second favorite ride, I think. I don't know, it's either first or second. Like the Airbender ride is just really fun. I'm not sure if it's number 1 or number 2 on my list. But the other one over here is the SpongeBob plunge, which again is either number 1 or number 2. It's just really fun. There's the whole ride there. There's one loop of it. All the way over on this side. Let's see if we can get somebody to come down over the ledge over here. Looks like they're loading some people up maybe right now. Well, maybe. Yeah, they're going to load some people up over there, it looks like. There's like speakers everywhere around me. I'm trying to stay up with speakers. And behind over here is the, I guess it's little kid bumper cars. I don't see anybody running that one right now. I really don't see it running a whole lot. I wonder if they'll change that into something else at some point. Looks like they've almost got everybody on the ride, maybe. They're checking the seats, make sure everybody's in. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this is my first or my second favorite. It's really hard to tell between the two, between this one and the Airbender. Looks like they're taking a while. They finally gonna get it moving. It might. Taking a long time to load that up. Oh, here they go. Watch right here, we'll see him come right over the edge. Going up it right now on the other side. We're at the top. And they're getting ready to hit the drop. There they go. Big loop. Another loop over there. Twist in the back. All right, I think this one's more fun than the Airbender, to be honest. I mean, they're both great, but this is probably a little bit more fun. Short ride. I think the Airbender one's pretty short too. Then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna check out the Ghost Blasters. Oh, before we go to the Ghost Blasters, though, I just reminded of something else. So earlier I was talking about how this is the put on the site of the Metropolitan Stadium, right? And so this is where home plate was. So home plate was here at the Met Stadium. So if you were playing baseball, this is where you'd be, home plate. And over on the other side of home plate, over by the log flume, there's a chair up on the other side of the building. And that's where Harmon Killebrew hit the longest home run at the Met Stadium. I forget how far he hit it, like 400 something feet, I think. Chairs on the other side. We'll go check that out some other time when we're back over there. It's right above the log flume. But then, like I was saying, over here is the ghost blasters. And so you get to sit in these carts that kind of takes you through a course. And you've got your gun, and you got to shoot as many ghosts as you can. And you can see your score on the cart. It's a pretty fun ride. It's a lot of black lights and neon type stuff inside of it. I've got a video of that on the YouTube channel as well if you want to go check it out. Now we're kind of on the west side of the mall. So here on the west side is another fun ride. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles called Shell Shock. I'll tell you what, if you came out here on Friday night right now, it's a great time because there's pretty much no wait for the rides. Let's sit here and watch the Shell Shock go off. He's loading people up. Yeah, if you came out here right now, you would pretty much be able to get on every one of the rides, pretty much just almost walk on them. So if you had one of those unlimited ride wristbands, I mean, you could just ride after ride out here right now. Have a pretty good time. You'd get quite a few rides, and it would definitely be the better deal rather than buying points, that's for sure. So I expect you'd get a lot more rides in. I'm going to go ahead and walk around on the other side. Get a little bit different view of it over there. There's the entrance to it. You get a pretty neat view over here on the exit. You can get pretty close to it right here. He's almost got all the seats closed and he'll be ready to go. So here's the back side of it. We'll watch the view from here. It spins you in a big circle, obviously, as you can tell, right? The other thing about it is it's got these little wings on the seats. And so if you can push the joysticks back and forth, you can get yourself to like twist side to side. But you're in control of that action. So the more you can pull the levers back and forth, the more you can get the chair to twist. And you can almost get it to twist like all the way upside down if you're good at it. I've seen some people do it if they really, really try, but it's pretty hard to do it, I think. It goes to Pepsi Crush. Here goes the ride. mean, it doesn't really seem like you're going that fast, but when you're on the ride, it's seems like you're going faster than you think, and it kind of picks up speed. So not terribly fast, but it's moving. It's definitely moving. All right, let's keep walking. Here you've got this 5D entertainment, I think they call it. They got different shows you can go through. It's kind of like a virtual roller coaster, I guess you would say. That you sit down and go through these different adventures, and I would definitely say it's more like definitely a virtual roller coaster. That's not included in the rides, the points to the park. It's an extra cost. So it's considered what they call an attraction. Here's an example of like going through the mine shaft. Definitely a virtual roller coaster type of ride. And then next to it here is called Flyover America. It's another attraction, so it's extra cost. It's not part of points that you'd buy. This one is it's exactly like the ride called Soarin' at Walt Disney World I think it's at Epcot. And so if you've ever been to Epcot and ever been on the Soaring ride, that's exactly what this ride is based off, or it seems like it's based off. I don't know which one was first, or probably the same company made both of them. I don't know. But you're basically in this, I don't know what you call it. You're in a chair that kind of lifts you up off the ground, and it gives you the experience that you're actually flying, right? So they've got one that's called Flyover America, so it kind of goes over all the different sites across the United States. Significant sites you can check out. I think they have other shows going on too at different times. Right now, I think the show they have going on is one about Hawaii. So you can fly over Hawaii too. Like I said, extra cost. Looks like it says it's $18 or $17.99 for a kid, and it's $21.99 for an adult. If you want to just watch the flyover one. If you're going to watch the Hawaii show, which is the double feature, then it's $26.99 for a kid and $32.99 for an adult. I'm not sure what ages it says for kids are. It looks like it says adults are 13 plus. And it says it's open from 11 to 7 every day. Is what it says right now. So right now it is closed because it's almost 7:30. Now we're on the back on the south side of the mall again. It's a small ride over here called Truckin' USA, I think is what it's called. Kids can ride the trucks on a track here. Definitely a fun ride for kids. I believe this one is 3 points. Roller coaster just went over my head. It's going down over there. There's the trucks again. That's what's kind of cool about being here in the mall and the amusement park. You've got these roller coasters that are kind of operating around you and going over your head, and so you'll be standing somewhere and you'll be like, oh look, here goes the roller coaster, it just went by me. Now we're back over by the swings. Here comes the Fairly Odd coaster going by. And so it's actually a fun atmosphere because of all these roller coasters kind of above you going around. Pretty fun time. Well, I'm back where I started earlier. It's where I began my adventure today. And I think this is where I'm going to end my adventure today, too. I'm going to take a seat here on the bench. So I want to thank everybody for watching the live. Looks like I haven't had too much interest show up, but I'll keep doing these on Friday nights and see if it picks up or not. We'll see if people want to check out the mall. If people want to, this is obviously the inside of the mall, the middle of the building. If I get some more people watching the lives, then maybe I'll take some walks around the other parts of the mall on the outside. So there's 4 levels to this mall. The first 3 are over 1.5 miles long, so they're square. They surround this interior that we're at. So if we start getting some more people on the lives and people have interest, then I will do some walks around the external parts of the mall too. Right now, I know I just started, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to show up, but maybe if it grows, we'll start doing some more of that too. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys later.